This practice is a mindfulness way to develop our sense of presence in this moment. So I invite you to use this mindfulness practice at any moment in your life, during the day, generally when you're feeling distressed, anxious, insecure, or lost. This is a very useful way to counteract that and bring some centered energy, a sense of direction to your mind and body. But also, I encourage you to use this practice before each session in this course. If you need to, that is. It's not essential. But if you feel that life is very busy at the moment, very unpleasant, then taking a moment before entering each successive session can be a very helpful way to prepare yourself for what's to come. So the real value in mindfulness is it's not only helping us move away from the frenetic, busy activity of the mind and also the body, but it helps us to sit in the present. And presence is so valuable. Presence is the key to all fertile creativity. When we feel focused on presence, we also focus on being, on the magnificent expression of life from moment to moment as it comes through us. And if you think about it, the mind is primarily occupied with the business of the past and anticipation of the future. Rarely, actually, do we experience present life, present experience. So when we learn how to be mindful, we can also learn how to be present with what truly is. And this is a very powerful way to tap into the flow of things, to enter the natural flow of life. People talk a lot about flow states. It's a powerful way to access creativity and beauty and everything. So when you're ready, let's start our mindfulness practice, our practice of being present. And I'd like you to begin by finding a comfortable position. You can be seated on the floor, on a cushion, on a block, or on a chair. If you prefer to sit on the chair, make sure your feet are grounded onto the floor and your legs are uncrossed. Sitting upright so you can feel the support of the back of the chair against your body. And once you're comfortable, take a deep breath in through the nose. And when you're ready, simply open your mouth slowly and exhale through the mouth. If you haven't already, you can close your eyes and allow the eyes to soften in their sockets. Relax your arms and release tension in the jaw. If you're new to these meditations and mindfulness practices, you might be surprised to hear that the release of tension is held unconsciously in parts of the body that we may not be aware of. So perhaps you've been walking around all this time with your teeth clenched and your face tight. And I would just use this moment of awareness and consciousness to invite the muscles of the face to completely relax, as if they were melting away from the body. And that includes the space between the lips and above the nose, even the temples, the back of the head and behind the eyes. As you feel this relaxation spreading through the body, maybe take another deep breath in through the nose. Again, slowing down the breath, feeling that breath weave and expand within you. And just slowly at your own pace, without any noise, open your mouth and exhale slowly. Again, maybe you feel the body settling a little deeper here. And if you want to repeat that, take another breath in through the nose and follow the breath. See if you can trace it as it enters your body. And then exhaling through your lips slowly, as if you're blowing through a straw. Very good. From here, I would like to invite you to bring your attention to what we call the body's foundation, or known in yoga terminology as the Muladhara chakra, the root. Some people like to visualize a red light of color where they bring their awareness down here to the root. We are really just talking about where the chakra meets the hips or the support beneath you. The basis of the body in a seated position. And when you're seated, I want you to just feel the presence of that area. Feel the warmth, the pressure, and maybe the red colour as well. Let your focus settle on this place very gently and easily. Be aware of the warmth, the pressure, and maybe the colour red. Try to relax your soles of your feet, your sit bones, your thighs, your feet, your toes, and allow your breath to be easy and natural, perhaps a little deeper than usual. Let's bring our awareness lightly upwards to the back and the base of the spine. Again, if you're new to these practices, we want you to take care of any easy sitting position. So lengthen the spine here in a straightforward way, feeling the vertebrae stacked on top of each other, with the shoulders relaxed down and the head soft. There's a sensation here that the body is poised, prepared and ready, in an attentive way, without being rigid. And again, as you find this sense of balance in your torso, you might just want to take another conscious breath. Very good. So let's guide our awareness back down to the foundation, the Muladhara, the root, where the body is in contact with the support beneath you. And now I want you to visualize a root growing through the body, through the support beneath you and down into the earth. You can visualize this as a tree root or the root of a plant. Allow that root to really anchor you into the ground, as if burrowing down through the earth and down through the water table and deep, deep through the earth's crust to the center of the earth. Maybe this root has many branches that keep multiplying and strengthening your support system. Bring as much detail as you want, but keep this visualized root. It's the root that lays the foundation for your belonging here. It's the root that connects you to the earth and nourishes you and keeps you safe and steady. And again, as you start to tap into the power of this and continue to visualize, maybe you'd like to once again take a conscious, longer breath. Maybe also see how the roots grow upwards in the body and becomes the channel through which your body receives its nutrients, water and power. And then gradually we'll expand our awareness from here. So staying connected with the root, the Muladhara, maybe holding on to the power of the red light. And I want you to just notice the sensation of your skin against the air and space around you. Perhaps noticing if there's warmth or coolness. And as you feel your sense of touch, can you notice the texture of your clothes against your skin? Can you feel the rise and fall of your body as you breathe? Do you notice any other sensations in the body? Perhaps even the pulse of the heart or the feeling of one hand on the other. And now bring your awareness to sound. As you feel the sound around you, can you experience the sound purely, without thinking and attaching labels to the sound? It's almost like a game of hide and seek, waiting for the next sound, maybe in the room around you or beyond the space you're in, to enter your ears, to be experienced and then to pass. So just hold your awareness, sounds and waves. And the key here with this mindful practice is to experience things as they are without judging them, just the essence of the thing without attaching a label of good or bad, or I like it or I don't like it. And finally, I want you to bring your awareness to your mouth, your tongue, the inside of your mouth and its taste. Notice the taste of the mouth and the texture and temperature. Again, experiencing it purely without any judgment if possible. And again, the body can naturally expand the breath as you connect with the sensory experience. And then if you haven't already, let's take one more deep breath together. Inhale fully and slowly through the nose, and exhale slowly through the mouth. So I'd like you to just be here for a moment, just holding in your awareness the experience that you've cultivated and created within yourself, which is a simple awareness of your posture, your body, and your feelings, your present experience. Being aware of those components of your experience in this present moment and just noticing the effect that that has on your body and your mind. You may have noticed that the breath has slowed down a bit and that the mind has become quieter, more still, more receptive, more aware. You may have also noticed that the body feels heavier and softer. There's no rush, and you're welcome to stay here for as long as you want. But when you're ready to leave the practice, you can gently open your eyes and simply stretch your arms forward, moving slowly from side to side and adding breath as you bring a little more energy to yourself. Take your time, moving, stretching, coming out as you wish, being aware of your movements of your body in the space as you do so. I hope that as you go about the rest of your day and transition from this space to whatever you do next, that you're carrying the more cultivated sense of presence and awareness into what you do. And as I say, feel free to return to the practice anytime you need to ground yourself.